to my channel, Cosmic Mystical Goddess, with another video like I promised, the New Year's ritual, okay? I'm actually thinking that I might upload maybe 1 or 2 more similar ones, but for now, this is like the bulk. I'm gonna give you guys something that's somewhat easy and things that you should be able to find accessibly at your local grocery store, okay? So that being said, I have a whole bunch of things here that I'm gonna get to and let you guys know. I have my actual cigar here, handy dandy, to call in my spirits to do my work, which I've actually taken a toke already, but I probably will do it a little bit later on in the video, just to keep up. And I will explain a little bit about the herbs. I'm gonna write in the description box a little bit more about them, but for now, I'm going to just put them out here and give you a little bit of a briefing of it, but mostly if you want further information about it, I'm just gonna put it in the description box to save time, okay? So that being said, I have my handy dandy silver plate or platter, if you wanna call that. Some napkins, obviously, and some Florida water. Actually, I cleansed this off earlier, but I'm just gonna do it for those who are newbies, that don't know how or unsure. So I just go like so, counterclockwise, because I'm removing all the negativity. If you hear any noises back there, I do not have any pets, but I do have children. So you might hear a sneak and a giggle and a wiggle every now and then. Anywho, that being said, I've done that, and I actually cleansed off my glass, so I'll just show you quickly. Counterclockwise, inside as well. And then I'll take another one to dry it off, because you will be drinking from this at some point, okay? All right, so I have brown sugar that I'm just gonna lay out. And brown sugar is really good to sweeten things towards you, so that's what we're gonna put on the plate here. See, I tell you, I'm no nonsense, we just jump right into it. So you add a fair amount. Mind you, this does get messy, but it's worth the mess, okay? So as you're doing it, now I'm going clockwise because I'm bringing things in towards me. Just a hard clump of sugar, okay? You can add more or less, it's how you see fit, okay? All right, a little bit more. And this is demonstration purposes, okay? But mine will be very much similar to this one. You have your brown sugar. Okay. Then I'm going to add some rice, Jasmine rice. It's scented. And we use this a lot in making, well, I do, especially when I'm making hoodoo rice. So I just put some sparingly. They say you can use about 21 grains of rice. I use the more the merrier. You ever notice, like, for weddings, they shower people with rice blessings? So it's a good reason why to incorporate it into your rituals, okay? Especially when it comes to abundance, money, prosperity, all that good stuff. Business success, whatever it may be that you're trying to accomplish, okay? It's also good for love too. I don't want to spill this, I'm gonna put this Florida water. Now I have my fresh here mint. So I'm gonna just place it around sparingly. It smells so good. And you're gonna leave this on your plate for quite a few nights until at least New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. I will give you guys proper instructions on how you're going to utilize this, okay? And here we also have some fresh parsley. Parsley is really good for manifestation, prosperity as well, abundance, drawing things towards you, okay? Whether it be money, it has a good recall too for, like, it's great for reincarnation work as well. But it's good also, like, for you to remember who you are, you know, in your birthright, and that you should be living an abundant life. So remember that. Okay, so I have my stuff here. Now I have a nice Feng Shui lucky golden bowl. You can find this at your local Asian supermarket. A lot of them have, especially that the Chinese New Year is February the 12th. Don't quote me, but I believe it's the 12th of 2021. So I'm going to place this right here. Then I'm going to add similar stuff inside. Some sugar, because that's my foundation, right? I'm building on it. So I'm going to put a bit of brown sugar in here. So this is just the amount, not too much. Some cinnamon powder. Cinnamon's good for fast acting. So any work that you're doing and you want to bring quickness and speed to it, you can add some cinnamon, okay? So I'm just sprinkling around my work because it's also very protective. And when you're trying to bring in abundance and stuff, it's great to have that protection around you, okay? Because a lot of us don't have it because a lot of us weren't protected. So that being said, I have some fresh rosemary that I'm just gonna put a few sprigs here and there just to protect the work while it's going. And you shouldn't have any issues, but if you don't have an altar, you don't work with any deities or any certain specific spirits, not even your ancestors, put some rosemary, okay? And I also have burning, so I don't want you guys to not know, because I want to give you guys the scoop. Good fortune incense, right? Because I don't want it to be limited where the fortune is going to come from. There's 2 little holders here as well, so you can put the, like little holes, you can put the actual incense on the side of your cup if you like, okay? So that being said, I have the cinnamon in there, I have the sugar. Now I'm going to add a little bit more rice inside of the bowl for that blessing. I don't eat with this rice, this is all for spiritual purposes. So I'll do like 3. I'm trying to just level it out. And I actually have some basil seeds. I don't have fresh basil, I couldn't find it for some reason, so I'm just gonna use the seeds. Seeds is what we're going to use to be planting our ideas, our intentions, the things that we want to see growth in our life in the areas, okay? So we're gonna put some just around here, clockwise again, because we're growing, right? Abundantly. You can pray over each and every individual herb that you've used, or you can do it collectively as a whole at the end, okay? I also have 7 bay leaves. I think I took an extra one just in case one kind of like looked a little distraught. These you can place them just around the bowl. Remember, I'm going clockwise. And also a quick tip I can tell you is that you can actually write on your bay leaves, okay? You can use either green, red, or gold. And why? Because those are great for business success, finance, crown of success, anything to do with success. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more, 7. So you can write your intentions on your bay leaf. So you would do it such as, so like, or you can make a sigil of Jupiter. So I'll just do Jupiter. Kind of looks a little messed up, but that would be Jupiter sigil. And you can place it underneath, okay? 7 is the number I'm choosing for this working because 7 is very auspicious as well. And it's a lot to do with luck. So I'm gonna put 7 oranges around because 7 oranges are also abundance, joy, and all those things that we want to bring into our lives, okay? Just space it out like that. If you want to get all fancy smanchy, if you can go to your Asian local grocery store, you can also find some of these little golden nuggets. And they're fairly like inexpensive. I think like $5 or something. They're not for like 10. And then you can just strategically place them around like so. And mind you, you're not gonna go as fast as I am. You're gonna take your time. You know, you're gonna set your intention and your, you know, what you wanna bring into your life and all that stuff, right? The abundance you wanna see. There's one more. Okay, so we have 7. Isn't that pretty already? Okay, so here we have our nice glass that's already prepared, cleansed. And I just put it on top of everything that I placed inside of the bowl already. I'm just gonna blow a little bit of smoke. This is still lit. Oops. It's okay. Let's see here. Lost that one. Long nails don't care. I'm just empowering the work that I'm doing, okay? So this cup is going to represent your youth, the new one that's going to be poured into you, okay, for the new year. So if you don't already know, like I said, I burn tobacco, especially cigar smoke, to incorporate my energy, to bring in my ancestors and my spirit team that I work with. You don't have to do that. You can opt out. You can use Palo Santo, use sage, anything to cleanse your space, okay? And keep that energy high. I actually have here dill, but I'm not going to utilize it. I'm just saying if you don't have some of these, I'll show you other things that you can use. So dill is really good for abundance, protection, money, and all that good stuff. So if you can't get your hand on some of these herbs that I've displayed, then you can substitute it for some dill, okay? I actually have here 12 grapes as well, washed, cleaned, prepped, prayed over. So I'm just going to insert 12 grapes into the cup because 12 is an auspicious thing that they've done for years, especially in Spain. I think Portugal and Cuba as well. They also incorporate 12 grapes for New Year's. So when the clock strikes midnight, you eat 1 grape right away and then another one. It's supposed to represent the 12 months of the year. Okay, so how sweet your year will be or your month will be by the grape that you eat for that month, okay? So you can make a wish and state what you want for each actual grape for the month. So January, you want abundance. February, you want more love. Whatever it is that you want, you set it out, or it could be the same for every month. So here we go, 10, 11, and 12. What you're gonna do with these grapes once they're done marinating in the wine that I'm gonna show you here, which is Concord, it's kosher wine. So it's blessed by a rabbi, it has its own treatment. It's not like regular wine that you would buy in your local liquor store. So, but they do sell it there. So they have this one, Concord, and I know they have Manischewitz as well. So you have an option of either two. If you don't drink wine, and just to let you know, this wine is super, super sweet. So if you don't drink wine or you don't like red wine and you have like your preferences or just prefer not to drink wine, you can also substitute it for grape juice, okay? So Welch's grape juice, which is 100% grape juice, opt for that, okay? Not just any grape juice, make sure it's 100% grape juice. And you can substitute it for this purpose. So here we go, we're gonna pour. You can top it up if you want it to be like really full to the top, which I probably will, because I don't want a half empty or quarter of anything left out. I want a full cup. I want all that new wine in me. If you have a cinnamon stick, you can also place a cinnamon stick inside your cup as well to protect it and to amplify the energy. But you already have the cinnamon there, but it's just an extra pull to it, okay? And it looks really pretty. And if you had your cinnamon stick, you would just spin it clockwise as much as you want, and you can say your chant over it. So pour a new wine in me, bring me sweetness, and joy throughout the year, make my life abundant and easy and sweet, and whatever it is that you want to say to yourself. This is just an example. So it doesn't have to rhyme, it can, and it doesn't, and it can and it cannot at the same time, okay? So it's really up to you what you want to state over it, because I'm not going to pigeonhole you with what I say. I want you to think outside the box for yourself, okay? And then after you do that, you set like a candle. So you take like a white tea light candle or anything, you can place it around, you can place it beside, it doesn't have to be even that close in proximity. State what you want the candle to do and amplify it. And then from there on, you just burn that every day until the New Year's, till Christmas Eve. Well, not Christmas, New Year's Eve, forget me. We just had Christmas yesterday. So for New Year's Eve, when the clock strikes midnight, you're going to drink this. This is going to be your toasting cup. You're gonna toast with it, and then after that, you're gonna eat each individual grape, like I stated before we put inside of this cup. And voila, there is your New Year's ritual. Fairly simple, very inexpensive, and practical, and it does the job. So I will upload another video again to show you guys another format that I have, another formula that I have for New Year's as well. It may be a little bit more detailed, a little bit more lengthier, and not as easy to access those things, but I know there's a lot of you out there that are watching that actually do have the tools, so I will help you guys as well, okay? So that's the video for now. I'm wishing you guys great success for 2021. Oh, and before I forget, see, I knew I was gonna forget something. I have this brown paper here, which is a petition paper. And then what I would do, like I told you guys, you can write with either or, because red's for abundance, gold too is for success, abundance, wealth, green is for health, good wealth, all the similar things, right? You can use all three of them if you like. So you would write your petition on the paper, and then what I do, instead of just leaving it, I would burn it. So it would be like spirit powder, and then I would place it around my cup. So I state this cup is this is for me. This is my new blood. This is my new wine. This is the new of what I'm trying to bring forth for the new year, okay? Everything is brand new. If you don't want to, you can also write your petition. You can fold it towards you, turn it clockwise again towards you, and one more time. So that's 3 times, okay? And you can place it inside of your bowl, right here like that. Very, very simple as well. Or you can opt and not even do that. You don't need to use this if you don't want to, but some people, they feel it's better. And then when you're done, you don't have to throw this away. You can keep it. You can place it in your cauldron and burn it there outside if you want with ancestor money, or you can place it in your money wallet that I'm gonna teach you guys how to make for a prosperous new year so you can bring more money to you for the year, okay? So that's it for now. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys watch the next video that I'll be uploading shortly. Bye for now.